Welcome back to another video. It's your boy SG. Still, I'm not giving up. Uploading more videos on this platform. Okay, this video I'm reacting to is David Mode in dark mode again, because last time I made a reaction video. He was talking about why men are choosing to be solitude. You can check that out in my last few videos I did upload before. That was about a week ago. And today's topic, he's going to talk about he wasted his lives, like he wasted his 20s and 30s. And let's see what he's going to talk about. So let's get into it.
I'm 40 and I wasted my life. I've got nothing to show for it. No house, no savings, no career that I'm proud of. I'm pouring everything that I have into this channel because I've got nothing else. And if you're in your 20s or even your early 30s and you think you've got time, I'm telling you right now, you don't.
Facts. You don't.
I wish I had someone in my life when I was
I
younger,
lied to you guys.
someone who actually cared enough about me and was smart enough to
Nah, I lied about it to you guys, because I thought like you still got time as a young guy, but in reality you don't got time. If you're in your early 20s, you don't got time. I know we are young, because I'm 21 years old. Yes, I am still young, but it doesn't mean it doesn't mean I can do a lot of fun stuff wasting my life. No, I have to get to work. I have to grind. I have to go anywhere in life. I need to find which jobs I'm going to go, what career I'm going to go, what is my purpose in my life. Because my purpose in my life is to help young men out there. I'm even dropping a YouTube video of it. And my purpose is to become the best version of myself, and to help guys to become the best version themselves as well. Because that is my purpose, and that's why I'm doing it for you guys. And that's why I'm dropping a video for you guys. Because that's what you need to do as a young man. Because if you're in your 20s, like your early 20s, or your late teens as well, if you're 18, 19, you don't got time to have fun. You need to get to work, bro, so you can go anywhere in life. You have to put in the work, because no one's going to do it for you. Because you don't want to make that mistake that he did in his 20s. Also, in your 30s is really important, because your 30s, that is your prime, and that's why you don't want to waste your 30s as well.
show me how life really worked, how women really operated, and what I actually needed to focus on. I didn't have that. I was getting all of my ideas about love and success and women from movies and idiots my own age who didn't know anything at all. So there was no sense of urgency, no perspective, just vibes and dumb plans and this fantasy that everything would somehow work itself out. And it didn't. In my 20s, I thought I was, super deep and cool, and because I had tattoos and I knew
There's
some
nothing wrong
obscure
to
bands
have a
and
tattoo. I would get
played
tattoos too.
drums, and I thought being different was a personality. I wasn't building anything real. I was just chasing sex and novelty, hooking up with women because
Bro,
I
that
was
is
addicted
peak.
to the high,
This is
not the
no good,
connection,
bro.
just the rush. I spent more time crushing on church girls who didn't like me and hanging out at coffee shops and smoking cigarettes, uh,
I
drinking
thought he was
lattes,
smoking
and
weed though.
going to hardcore shows. I did more of that than I did doing anything that would help me long term. I mean, at 23, I was playing ding dong ditch with my friends, like I was 13 again, thinking it was hilarious, which it was. But fun times. But I wasted so many hours just trying to get validation from people who didn't care
This is
if I
why you
lived or
don't want to
died.
do it.
At the end
You
of the
don't want to
day, I
validate
thought
things.
my life was meaningless.
This is why you don't want to you don't want to waste your time validate seeking approval from others, bro. Who don't really give a damn about you, bro. Stop wasting your time, bro. Try to seek validation from others, bro. Who don't really care about you, who don't really value you, who don't really appreciate you, bro. The one thing you should start validating is yourself. You need to validate yourself. You need to start working on yourself and have self-respect. If you do that, then there might some people will come into your life. The right people will come to your life. It might happen, or it will not happen. It depends if you put in the work. It depends how you carry yourself. How would you put yourself out there? Because, bro, I'm telling you, and that's why you need to put yourself first always. Always put yourself first. Because don't listen what the society have to say. Because society telling us, oh, you're so selfish. Oh, this or that. You're not having fun. Oh, you're not spending time with us. Oh, you're so selfish. Oh, you have ambition. Oh, you're so toxic. Oh, you this or that. Now they're playing mind games with you. You're not listening to what the society have to say to you, because society is just it's just fake. They're just fake, lunatic, and idiots. And this is why you don't want to follow what everybody is doing, like drinking, smoking, going to pubs, hooking up, fitting in with everybody, living for other people's opinion. But you're too scared to be alone. But you're too scared to stand up for yourself. But you're too scared for being yourself, etc., etc., other stuff, bro. You don't want to be scared of it. You don't want to care what other people think. Because those things, it don't matter. But deep down, we do care what other people think, but it does not affect us. Because we're going to do what we're going to do. And that's why your 20s is really important as a man. And that's why you have to take your life seriously in your 20s. But not more seriously. But I'm not telling you guys not to have fun, not to do the things, or not to hang out with friends, not get a girlfriend, not to socialize with people. No, I'm not saying you guys don't do it. I'm saying you guys, like, you need to stop doing it too much. You need to stop having too much fun. Like, it's nothing wrong to have fun. It just you need to you need to balance it. You need to balance your work and fun. If you finish the work, if you finish putting in the work in, then you can so you can have fun and treat it as a reward. But first you need to get the work done. That's it. But the mostly you will enjoy the most is putting in the work, grinding. You will enjoy grinding, focusing on your goals in your life. That's how you'll find more fun than doing these degenerate stuff.
Because it looked cool in photos, looked cool on MySpace. But, all I was doing was burning through the most valuable years of my life. The years where I had the most energy, the most flexibility, and the most time to build something meaningful. Nobody told me I was wasting it. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And when the world sees you drifting,
Because there are a lot
it
of
doesn't
distractions.
intervene. It just keeps feeding you distraction after distraction, lie
That's the
after
facts.
lie,
That's facts.
while profiting off of your
People are
blindness
distractions, bro.
and ignorance.
Anything around the world is distractions. Because that's the facts.
And then fast forward into my late 20s, um, you know, then I got into a relationship that wrecked my life. She got pregnant and everything changed. And I love my son. I would never undo that. But that relationship, it was a disaster. I did not know how to choose wisely at all. I confused chaos and passion and intensity with love because no one ever taught me the difference. I thought it was normal for things to be dramatic and unpredictable. I thought that meant we were meant to be or something. I don't know. But instead, I don't know what was going on, but instead I ended up in family court fighting for time with.
It's not really. Yeah. Yeah, let me go. Let me be right back because I need to go to the toilet. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let me just resume the video.
My own son, treated like an intruder and a criminal for wanting to be a father. And then in my 30s, you know, I mean, my 30s weren't the best years of my life.
Of course.
You hear that a lot. Your 30s will be the best years of your life. 30s and 40s. 30s were a nightmare. I
Yeah,
was
it could
broke.
be if
I
you
was
put in the
depressed.
work,
I was isolated,
but you wasted
missing
it.
my son constantly, and dealing with games and lies and schemes my ex would pull to destroy the bond between me and my son. I wasn't just dealing with grief. I was dealing with a system that didn't care if I disappeared. A few times in the midst of all that, tried to date again. I finally started to see what I'd been blind to in my 20s. I was no longer that 27-year-old stuck in a 500 days of summer mindset, falling for manic pixie dream girls. Just because they liked the shins too. Now I saw the red flags clearly. Girls with baby rabies, daddy issues, manipulation, all of it. I could spot it instantly. I was like a bloodhound for that kind of thing. It's easy to detect now. That's the part that stings the most. now, now I'm 40. I hate my job. But it's not just that. I'm disillusioned by the world. Once you see how everything really works, how broken it all is, you cannot unsee it.
Of course, the system is broken, bro. And that's what I started to realize about age 18 or 19 years old. Because I start to have that spiritual awakening. That now I realize the world is full of BS. That everything that you've been taught by the society, including your teachers, your parents, it is all BS. Even including your friends and your family members as well. It's all BS. You're being taught a lot of BS by them. They just think like getting a job, get a degree, either find a partner, get married, have kids, and live a happily ever after. But in these days, it don't work nowadays. It used to work for them back in the day, but in these days, it don't work. Because this generation is different. The world it keeps changing all over a year, and decades, and century as well. But most these people, they're just naive. They just think the world is still the same thing. They just think all these stuff like all these the system that we are living in is the system that they used to live in until in these current system we are in. They just think it's still the same thing, but it's not. That including your parents and the boomers, like your grandparents' generation. They just think that is still the same thing because that's why they naive, bro. The system is broken. That's why we've been taught a lot of BS. by the school. And that's why I'm telling you, bro. You don't want to follow what other people are doing, man. You don't want to follow the crowds. Or get a job, get a girlfriend, get a degree, go to university, go to college, get a high paying job. But possibly you're not gonna find one. It depends what degrees you're studying. Even get married. But in these days it don't matter. Then have kids, live a happily ever after, happy wife, happy life. She divorced your ass. She took half of your shit. And this is peak, bro. And this is sad. And this is why you don't want to follow what the society what the crowds are doing. You don't want to follow the advice what the society has fed you. You have to rip the script. You can't be always following the script. Unscripted, unscripted, no, uninscript your life, bro. Build your life up. Don't live for other people's opinion. Don't live for other people's life. What the society has told you to do. Because you're going to be miserable. You're going to be unfulfilled. Do it what is best for you. So you can start waking up from that BS in your late teens and your early 20s. So you can choose to do the right thing. Because there's no going back. Because you already know the truth about the world and the system that we currently lived in, but it's corrupted and broken.
Everything feels fake. The economy is a scam. Inflation is gutting families. People are more isolated than ever before. No one's honest. No one's fulfilled.
Facts.
And there's a deep apathy baked into everything now. That's why I'm here. This isn't a content hobby for me. This is me refusing to stay silent. This is me using what I have left to build something real. Because the clock is ticking. And also, if I die before I can tell my son any of this, before he can know, I mean, he's almost 11, but I want my son to know that his dad didn't just give up, that I fought very hard and went through a lot.
Cool.
And that I bled in silence. That I fought to stay in his life tooth and nail. I fought to become something that he could be proud of. And I fought against a system that was way bigger than myself, that tried to break me. And so this channel, Dad Mode and Dark Mode, is part of that fight. It's my record. It's my time capsule, my legacy. It's my proof that I didn't just drift off into silence and was just passive. And I hope one day, when he's ready, he'll understand all of this.
Of course.
And so, if you're in your 20s right now and you're listening to this, stop thinking you've got unlimited time.
I hope
Stop doing it. You don't have unlimited time. You think it's harmless to keep chasing women and wasting money and avoiding responsibility. But one day, you'll wake up and you'll realize you've got no leverage. You've got no power, absolutely no clarity, and no way to get those years back. One day you will wake up and you will be 40. You will be stuck working a job that you hate with nothing to show for it except memories that don't even matter. That
And that's why he's speaking facts though. This is why you don't want to this is why you don't want to work the jobs that you hated for the rest of your life. Even being around with a wrong people in the workplace, bro. In a toxic environment, bro. Like like if you're working the job that you hated, you need to leave that job, bro. You need to leave and apply for another job that you like, that will may support your mental health and other stuff. Like I'm telling you, G, because you can't be out there working in these jobs that you hated for the rest of your life. Even you don't want to chase the wrong women. Even you don't want to go out there doing these goofy stuff. I'm telling you. Because mom's life, bro. Because you need to get your life together as a man. So you need to start finding yourself in your 20s, because there's no time, bro. Because AI is going to replace jobs, bro. And that's why there's no time. Because time will run out. Then you're going to get left behind. And that's why you don't want to do that.
you constantly think about, and it leaves you with no air in your lungs. This pain, you know it. You know what that pain is when you think about, you know, what once was. But yet every hour you waste now is a debt you're going to have to pay later. You should be building something. Skills, discipline, financial
Facts.
stability, wisdom, a
Facts.
backbone.
Building your relationship with God.
And if you
Get to
don't know
know
where to
God as well.
start, I wrote something
If
for
you
you.
believe in Him.
It's called it's called Dark Mode Protocol.
Even get your money up as well.
You can find the link in my channel description. I'll leave it in the video.
Yeah, that's what you need to do as a young man. I hope you guys learn from this guy mistake. I don't even blame him for wasted his life. But yes, I know that was his fault, but because no one did not told him in in his 20s and 30s. Yes, he completely wasted it. But now in his 40s, he did had a wake up call, and that's why you don't want to have a wake up call in your 40s and 50s. You don't want to look back in the regret in your 20s and 30s and look back for the regret that you did not start a business. You were wasting your time the jobs that you hated. You wasted your time fulfilling other people's dreams. You wasted your time being around with people who don't really appreciate you, who don't really value you, who don't really support you, who don't really uplift you. Like that includes that includes your so-called girlfriend, your so-called friends, and your family members, even your colleagues as well. And you wasted your entire life of it, of doing these stuff, of hanging out with the wrong crowd, even even wasting your time seeking approval from others. And that's why you don't want to do that, because your 20s are really important. Don't waste it, man. Because luckily I woke up from that BS about age 18 or 19. But now I'm 21 right now. And that's why sooner I hope my life can change for the better and everything can go alright. And that's it. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, like the video and subscribe to my channel for more motivation, inspiration. If you want me to do more reaction videos, more self-improvement video, comment down below so I can make it and these type of videos for you guys. And SG, we're still grinding. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna waste our 20s, even our 30s as well. When we get to our 30s, we don't want to waste it. We have to stay strong. We have to keep working our goals and careers and finances as well. And I'm out.